Hello, today we have Christine Renee. Christine, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Well, hello. Nice to see you. Thank you so much for inviting me on. My name is Christine Renee. I am the owner of After Dark Intuition. I have been a Reiki master teacher for a number of years, and I am also a certified crystal healer. I'm a two times international best-selling author. I have two books that are 100% not alike in any way, shape, or form. I have one which is 100% like woo woo dragon energy, like entertainment on that end of the spectrum. And then I have the other one is a complete erotica, like fiction chapter. So they're both multi-author books, but they are both very intriguing. One is Magdalene Rising and the other is Rebel Romance. And when I thought of Rebel Romance, that was what I thought of. So there's a crazy, insane like foursome in there. But it's all about finding like a formula during like these two colleges are competing and someone comes and steals the formula. It's pretty cool. But it's absolutely entertaining.
Oh, wow.
But other than that, I have a talk radio show. I go live every week within my Facebook group, and that's going to shortly be turning into a podcast. But every Wednesday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that's it. That's me.
And what's the name of your Facebook group if somebody wanted to come listen?
It's After Dark Intuition, the art of confidence and empowerment.
Thank you. And why are you a confidence and empowerment coach?
You know, it's very interesting. I think because when I was very young, just growing up, no matter what I did, there was not that confidence just was not there, right? You know, when you're starting young and you're in high school and even younger than that, middle school, et cetera. But mostly it impacted me in high school where I was constantly like this super shy kid and I couldn't figure out how to understand how to be that outgoing person and where that confidence really came from. But as I started growing up and I primarily danced, so I was a dancer, my whole life, and so that really truly pushed me into that confidence with the performing and the interactions with people. Then I got involved in the Miss America program, which that I'm still involved with. So I've been involved since I was 18 years old. I'm 49 now. You can do the math. Been in there for a very long time. And, it's that watching someone change, right? Watching someone realize what helps them feel confident, right? Because it's usually the relationship with ourself, whether it's our body or whether just our relationship with ourself and our relationship with others that brings that confidence out. And when you see that person like change 100%, like it's like a makeover, right? And it's just amazing and it feels so good and I love seeing it. I do it with all the girls I coach for Miss America and I do it in my regular life because it's one of those things that just makes me feel so good just to watch them change and see them understand what that confidence is. You know what I mean? And what
Right.
and like how much more they can do with themselves when they understand, "Oh my god, I could totally go do this." You know? Yeah.
Right. And getting to watch them do just the different things.
Yeah.
Right. And what a rewarding thing to be doing and just getting to see the impact you're making on those women's lives.
Yes.
Wow.
I actually just ran into one of my clients this weekend. I went to a psychic fair and I ran into her and she had actually had a medical issue to start off with and she was just in a very bad place and she was by herself all the time. Her family was there but because they were working, she was by herself.
Right.
But we did a whole coaching session for I forget how many months it was, but we totally turned everything around and we got her to that position where she was able to go out of the house, able to put makeup on, able to feel better about herself. You know what I mean? Just
Right.
watch herself change. And so when I saw her this weekend, she was like a totally different person. It was amazing, So just so neat to see someone change and watch them transform. It's like a butterfly, you know?
Right. Wow. And how do people come in contact with you to do the coaching thing so that they can make that kind of transformation?
So you can contact me anyway, whether it's email, I've got info at afterdarkintuition.com, or I have my Facebook group, or you can DM me on Facebook, send me a message on Instagram. Everything is After Dark Intuition on Instagram, TikTok, and then Facebook. It's under, there's my own personal page, and then which is Christine Renee, and then the Facebook group, which is the After Dark Intuition, the Art of Confidence and
Oh,
Empowerment.
wow. Oh, wow. And that's how everybody, do you have packages or what kinds of things do you offer?
Yes, I do. I have multiple things right now. I'm taking limited numbers right now because I'm trying to do a couple of different things. I've got my one-on-one coaching, which I'm only taking 3 clients currently right now. I'm trying to get those in. And then the next set of things that I'm offering is a group coaching package, which is with one of my signature programs, which is Stepping into Your Truth, Step into Your Truth. And that is really about bringing all that confidence into you. And with that group oh my goodness, group package, you get that Step into Your Truth for, as a bonus, which is amazing. Or you can just buy Step into Your Truth, and it's a, do it yourself, go at your own pace type of digital course. So,
Oh, that's
or
amazing.
I also have, what else I have? I have my intensives, which are a 2-hour, like, focused 100% 2-hour intensive that I can do as well, which I enjoy. Those are like you get in there, you spend lots of time together, and then we send you on your merry way and then give you some good things to, work on your own.
Wow. And where does the intuition come into the confidence coaching?
So it comes into a couple of different ways. So obviously we have my intuition, right? Which I can go in, and when I utilize my intuition to speak with you or my client or whoever, we go in together, and I can kind of pull different things from, your energy field that maybe you might not see. So there's my side of that, but then we also have your own intuition. I really teach my clients how to utilize their own intuition so that they can then see what it is that they're looking for. Because unless we're actually looking for it or realizing that there's more than what we actually see, then, it's like an investigation. Unless you're doing the investigation, you're not going to find what you're looking for. Because in this day and age, we go through life like with blinders on. You know what I mean? We are like, we've got so many distractions coming at us, 24/7, our phone, our kids, the laundry, the dinner, everything. And if we don't shut those things off sometimes, we are just like this, and we just go day to day, and we forget to look for those things. So I teach you how to find with your own intuition what we're looking for, and then we hone in on it and clear it.
Wow. Right. And we get stuck in our routines and
We
all
do.
the different things. And um, so what makes coaching a fulfilling job?
That passion, you know what I mean? So like
Yeah.
you can see it. I know you can see it, and I can feel it every time when I'm talking about it, because watching the transformation of people, it's it's like a light bulb going off, right? It's when I get to watch that light bulb go off, it's almost like this huge source of pride for me, because it's like I'm not doing it for you. You did
Right.
it for yourself. I just happened to be there pointing things out for you,
Right.
right? Just going, hey, look, maybe you might want to look here. you know, maybe there. Yeah. But watching that transformation and somebody turn into a beautiful butterfly that is amazing to me.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
it is. And is there any ones that you want to share, like some transformations? I know you shared the one about the lady you just saw. Is there like any big transformations that you want to share that you've gotten with your teaching the intuition and the confidence coaching?
Well, so one thing that I will talk about, not necessarily with intuition, but when I'm coaching the young women that participate within the Miss America program, one of the things that we do on a regular basis, and this is all confidence, because some of them might come in with a level of confidence, but it's different when you're starting. This is a competition, right? And we're
Right.
coming in looking to gain, right? Looking to gain confidence in ourselves so that we can then go put ourselves on stage and compete at a level, right? And it's the same if you're even talking about life, right? We're going for a job, we're going for, just a conversation to meet somebody new, right? And if we don't have that confidence in ourselves, it's very hard for us to put ourselves out there for
Right.
somebody else. But one of the girls that I had coached quite a bit, she was, we work on interview 24/7 because the verbalizing when people are asking you questions is probably one of the hardest parts of the competition. And because we work on that stuff so much and over and over and over and over again, this young lady was able to spend, I think it was a 3-hour interview that she was able to hold with an employer of her desire, her choosing, and not have one issue whatsoever.
Oh, wow.
So between the training and just that confidence, being able to hold herself up for that level of time is amazing.
Right.
So that was just a huge accomplishment for her and a huge accomplishment for me, because I was part of that. So
Right. Wow. Wow. So, how about what is your after dark radio? What can people that join the group, what kind of stuff do you talk about on your Wednesday?
So I love it's every Wednesday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. 99% of the time it's in my group. So I decided a few months ago to do one outside on my personal profile on the first Wednesday of the month. So like this Wednesday, it'll be the third. So this will be on my personal profile. And then every week after that, it'll be inside my group. But just so that people can have a taste. And if they want to
Right.
come in, they can come in, right?
Right.
Um, the couple of things we've been talking about recently is really communication, learning how to communicate with ourselves, learning how to maybe write down the things that we want, maybe take away some of the negative things that we're telling ourselves when we look in the mirror, right? The communication with ourselves. All right, stop saying, you don't like the way you look in the mirror. Stop,
Right.
just
Yeah.
stop. Pick out something that you do like. And next time you look in the mirror, tell yourself that rather than,
Right.
the negative self talk. So that communication, whether it is with ourselves or with others, we've talked about stop blaming yourself, stop being a victim, stop not necessarily being a victim all the time, but sometimes we put ourselves in victim mode, right? Allowing ourselves to go, oh, feeling sorry for ourselves. Well, no. Sometimes we have to pick ourselves up and we have to go, okay, I'm going to make a plan. I'm going to make a plan and figure out how I'm going to get myself into a different position,
Right.
right? So moving that negative self-talk into maybe a more positive so that we can actually move forward instead of being in that victim cycle sometimes. Um, I was recently talking about knowledge. Sometimes knowledge brings us that confidence that we really desire. Sometimes we need to do a little bit of research, like legitimately an investigation and say, okay, like if how am I going to get myself from point A to point B? Okay, well, if I want to get this type of a job, well, maybe I need to know a little bit more about this job before I actually go in for an interview or
Right.
go in to talk about it, right? And when you have that knowledge, you're arming yourself with some information, then you increase that confidence and you can speak about things better. And then you don't have to focus on the data. You get to focus on what's coming out of your mouth. You get to focus your presentation. You get to focus with how you hold yourself, right? If you're sitting up straight, you know what I mean? Like,
Mhm.
am I doing my hair today? Am I putting on makeup? You know
Right.
what I mean? You get to focus on different things when you've taken care of one aspect of, our communication skills. So knowledge, like I said,
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
talk about everything. We talk about absolutely everything. It's just whatever happens to come to mind that week.
Wow. And exciting, right?
Yeah,
New things every
definitely
week.
fun. I
Yeah.
enjoy it. I've been doing it for quite some time and I have not run out of things to say yet. So,
Oh, good. And you said there's a podcast coming out soon?
yes. Yes, I think what I'll do is just take all of my whatever I talk about that Wednesday, switch it into a podcast over the weekend and put it out on Monday, something like that. So it'll be out to more people, but it'll still be After Dark Talk Radio. I actually posted my little podcast cover in my
Uh-huh.
group. You could see it. It's cute. It's just my face, but it's
Oh,
After Dark and in red and yeah, it's cute.
oh, good. And so once that comes out, if anybody wants to listen and they're not a Facebook person, look for Christine in there.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
you're giving a free gift to
Yes.
all of the people that are registered. What is your free gift? Tell us
So
about it.
my free gift to all of you is it's a PDF or a website that you can visit, and you can either download it or you can just read what's on there. It's 6 steps to feeling confident without losing a pound or changing a thing. And I give you all the 6 steps. In addition to that, there's a couple of journal prompts that can really deepen some of the thoughts and some of the movements that we're making, asking you to make changes in yourself. And then more importantly, my favorite part is the fact that there is an energy clearing in there. I think it's about a 14-minute energy clearing, and it's all about clearing out some of the negative, lack of confidence that's in there and kind of putting it back into you, and sending you on your way with something beautiful.
Right. Yeah, that's awesome. So everybody make sure you click on the link. Um, so if there was one thing that somebody could start with today, one little thing, what would you tell them to start with to give them more confidence?
I would say definitely stop talking to yourself negatively. I think we all do that on a regular basis. And even me sometimes, right? You'll look in the mirror and you'll be like, oh, I don't like that about myself. Like I look in the mirror and like this morning, right? Or it's been over the past couple of days, I've got like these gray hairs that are right here. And I'm like, what is going on? Like I'm 49. I'm going to be 50 in November. I'm super excited about this because it's like a milestone. But I'm like, what's going on with the gray hair? And you start thinking, you're like, oh my God, why does it look like that? Can I cover it? But
Right.
you start thinking negative, and because it's like one of the most simplest things for us to do is to switch those thoughts around into something positive. Be like, no, you know what? I'm gonna have a beautiful gray streak right there. You know what?
Right. Exactly.
But just I would tell you to turn at least one negative thought around and make it into a positive thought, and think to yourself that you are beautiful, you are confident, and you are worthy.
I love that. I love that because we're all worthy.
You are all most seriously worthy, most definitely.
Thank you so much. It has been so wonderful talking to you today. And I'm so super excited for everybody to just get to listen to your different episodes of your talk radio. And I have listened, guys. She's fabulous. She's fun. Um, and it's just so enlightening. And the energy clearing, just you'll if you've never done one, just try it. Try it. It makes such a huge difference clearing out that negative energy and pulling in the new energy that's just, yeah, it's just wow. Any other final things you want to say?
No, that's it. Just come visit me. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on TikTok. Follow me on anything. I'm there.
Yeah, you won't be sorry. She's wonderful. Thank you, Christine.
Thank you so much.